So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. I talk to people every single day who want to be a better version of themselves. Is that you? You can do it. Here's an easy way. Use Blinkist. It'll happen in less than 15 minutes. It's true. Check out Blinkist, Blinkist, Blinkist.com/boost. You'll get 25% off a premium membership and a 7-day free trial to check it all out. Blinkist.com/boost. I have to ask you this question. Sometimes you think that what you're thinking inside your mind is not what other people are thinking. And maybe if you want to do something or have some, success in your life or a portion of your life, whatever you want to do, you know what I mean by that. Do you have to think differently? The answer is yes. You know that already. We'll talk about that today on the Daily Boost podcast, the positive boost you need every single day. Positive, yes, but realistic, absolutely. I have, in my lifetime, I got to tell you, I have sometimes the best motivation I've ever had has been the get in here right now, we're having a conversation. What they call it, the come to Jesus conversation or the kick in the butt, that one. Sometimes that's the best motivation ever. Sometimes fear is the best motivation. Now, I'm an optimist. I'm very positive, and it's going to be a positive look at everything today. But the reality is that I look at life for being real and how things actually get done. So if you don't like that, hang out a little bit, because I think you might like that. But I know a lot of folks, tens of thousands every single day do. So I'm glad to have you here today. A little fired up still. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. I asked you a question at the beginning of this podcast, right at the very start. We call it the pre-roll. That's the first couple of words I say. I asked if you wanted to be a better version of yourself, and you said yes. I heard you all the way from here. Well, the fastest way to do that is learning something new, a new topic, a new skill, maybe revisiting an old one that you learned in the past and polishing it up, maybe getting up to speed on something that everybody else is talking about right now. Broaden your horizons, if you will. Boost your self-esteem, all that stuff. Here's how you do it. The Blinkist app. Blinkist takes top nonfiction titles. They pull the key takeaways and they put them into text and audio explainers. They call them blinks. They give you the most important information in about 15 minutes. Use blinks to learn more about philosophy and history and science. Dive into psychology, health, nutrition, personal growth. You got thousands of titles, 27 categories, the world's best knowledge right there for you to choose from. And if you're a podcast person, I know you are, they got you covered too. Something called Shortcast. They take long podcasts and they squeeze them down for you. Lastly, It's just a really cool way to start your day. I can't tell you how many MTMers actually listen to Blinkist along with me in the morning. It's kind of cool. Me first, them first, one or the other. I've enjoyed Blinkist every single day. This trip, sitting by the campfire, all over the place. 2 recommendations, my morning routine and how to make people like you in 60 or 90 seconds or less. Right now, Blinkist has a special offer just for you. Go to Blinkist.com/boost and start your 7-day free trial and get 25% off a Blinkist premium membership. One more time, that's Blinkist, spelled Blinkist, Blinkist.com/boost to get 25% off in a 7-day free trial. Blinkist.com/boost. So at the beginning of the program, I mentioned that I was fired up, and I am, and here's why. I did my homework, and every single Monday I ask you to do your homework, and that is simply ask this question. What's going on in my life that I like, and how do I plan to keep it? And what do I not like, and how do I plan to change it? Pretty much it. Those 2 questions, and if you're really honest with yourself and then are willing to take action, you change anything. I did that 2 months ago. I decided I needed to make some changes, wanted to kind of open up and expand my horizons some and have a little bit more fun and be a little bit more mobile, all kinds of things. Sold the house, got in the luxury motor coach, headed to North Carolina and Virginia and hung out in the mountains for a little bit, just trying to say, hey, what do I want to do? Well, at the end of it all, I really enjoy the mountains. I said, I want to buy a place here, but not full time. I don't want to live in the mountains all the time, so let's buy a cabin or something. So that's on the agenda now, but we're in Huntsville, Alabama now, staying at the Rocket Center RV Park. Been here about 3 days now with some family in town. Neat place. Cool center over there. And tomorrow we head back to East Central Florida, where I shall buy a Florida home. I just like Florida. It's like a dig. Everybody likes Florida. It's kind of cool. So that's what we're going to do. I'll talk more about that as time goes on. But the reason I tell you that is I want you to do your homework. I want you to sit down and say, hey, really, if I took some action, if I gave myself some thinking time, pulled myself back from the matrix you're currently living in, pulled yourself off Netflix and Prime for a little bit, detached yourself from Facebook. If you could do that for just a few minutes and say, what do I dig in my life? And I want to keep going in my life. And how do I do that? Might scare you. It just might, but also might empower you. And what do I not like? Is there a job? Is there a person? Is there a house? Is there something maybe you don't dislike it totally, but it's not perfect for you. It's not the thing you really want to do. What would you change? I'm telling you, this is the way you do things. We're going to talk about success mindset today. And do your homework is really a success mindset. It's that interpersonal work where you take the time to unplug from the world and get inside your own world, inside your own heart and your own head and figure out what you want to do. So let's get on with the success mindset today and see if you've got this going on. Because you know what? When you have a last day on earth, and you will, the person you become will meet the person you could have become. Oh, not a great quote. I read that a long time ago. It's cool stuff. I got a few ideas going to help you rise to your full potential. Are you ready for it? Are you up for it? Will you take the challenge? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, there is an 80-20 rule that you've heard before. Now, the world falls into 80-20. It's a mathematical equation. Almost everything falls in the 80-20. No matter how you look at it, it falls in the 80-20. And I'm going to tell you right now, and you'll see which side you fall into. 80% of the folks who listen to this program right now will not listen to what I'm about to tell you. It'll go in one ear and out the other. It might last for a couple of days, maybe even a couple of minutes. It's going to go away, and that's okay. I'm not upset about that because you got a life, you're busy, it's okay. I just understand that. 20% that listen will really listen to what I have to say, and either you are currently doing this or you're like, okay, that's what I need to do. Now, there's going to be other steps involved. That's what we do at motivationtomove.com. You know that. It's the coaching programs that I do and all that stuff. There's more to get there, but the mindset is where it all starts. If you don't have your mindset dialed in for the success you want in life, you're not going to get it. Doesn't mean you're not successful. Doesn't mean you don't have a success mindset. It just means you have the wrong one. So 80% are going to ignore me today, and that's all right. Great, Scott. Do a show that 80% of the people are going to ignore you on. I have to. It's a human potential show. I talk to the people who are going to do something with their life, and if that's not you, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to folks who are going to get up and move, and that's okay. And please don't take that as a bad thing. I want you. I want to grab your hand and pull you along. Let's go. I want to kick you in the bootay if that's the case. I want to get you there. But you need a mindset. And here's the mindset. Number one, this is so simple. Pay attention. Take this to heart. Live a good lifestyle. Now, what do I mean by that? Eat good. Exercise. Be a cool person. Be spiritual. You know the right things in life. Think about it for a second. Just that you know what you're supposed to be doing. When it comes to diet and exercise, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, Scott, I do not. I'm so confused. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. All right. Well, you know all that stuff that you know is bad for you? Stop doing it. I'm just saying you can do it whatever. And this is where it's so wide open and so interesting. And again, we work on this stuff all the time in consulting calls and things like that to help you sort through that. But the truth is this. You know what a good life is already. You know what being a good person is. You know what taking care of yourself is. You know what that is. You know what you should be doing already today. If you don't, you have to learn it. But the 20% already know. Do it. No excuses. Live a good lifestyle. Eat good stuff. Exercise. And by the way, just do it most of the time. Don't be a freak about it, okay? Just do it most of the time. It works. It's simple. Number 2, think long term. Don't think tomorrow. Don't think American instant gratification. You can have it. I mean, there's little steps every single day that will gratify you, but you got to think long term, big stuff. Think lifetime. I don't so much care about thinking legacy or after that. My belief forever has been that about 5 minutes after I die, most people aren't going to know who I am. That's it. So I'm just not really worried about it too. I'm not on a $100 bill. I don't have Grammys. I haven't made a movie. In that case, maybe they remember you another 30 or 40 years. Think long term, though, your whole entire lifetime. Find your groove. Find what you're good at. Find what you like to do and stick with it. So the 2 things here, when I say find your groove, I know that's confusing, but you can do the first and the last, right? Think long term and stick with it. You can do that. That's what successful people do. And no flash in the pans. To be successful, you got to work at it. Number 3, I want you to play big. Thinking small is not why you were born. Now, I will tell you, it's really easy to play smaller. I'm pretty big in the stuff that I've done. I'm nowhere near what I could be doing. Not even close. I'll just admit it hands down. I have a lifestyle I like to live. I have certain money I like to make, and I'm awesome with that. I'm cool. That's great. It's fantastic. But I have huge plans, and frankly, I've been sitting around here for a couple of years thinking, whatever. I like my house. I like where I live. I like what I'm doing. But I think big. But now it's time to move beyond the thinking big. You'll hear more about that here in the next month because I've been nomadic, and I've been like, okay, let's get on with it. I just believe in living life the way you want it. I mean, you may not be ready to move today. Maybe not. Maybe you're thinking, hey, Scott, I like life today. I'm cool with it today. Well, when the kids get out of school, okay, then I'll think big. Awesome. That's fine. That's long-term thinking, right? That's cool. But you got to have that mindset. You got to think big. And if you're like me and you think big, eventually you got to do it. Can't lay in bed much longer if you're thinking big, can you? Number 4, be responsible. No more excuses, okay? It's not helping you be happy. This world currently, right now, is filled with people that just don't want to make, they want to make excuses. And there is a trend going on right now that is, it's okay. It's okay to make excuses. It's okay to find ways out. It's okay to make a commitment and get out of it. It's okay to not do what you say you're going to do. It's okay. It's okay not to be responsible for your own health and well-being and your own lifestyle and everything else. And I don't agree with that. I think you are the person that is responsible for you. And I know it's a bad thing whenever I say, hey, be responsible or be accountable. You're like, oh, no. A lot of people don't want to do that, but that's the 80%. That's not you. That's not the 20%. Figure the 80% is already gone right now. They're not listening to this program. It's the 20% who are highly motivated and say, yeah, man, I am going to be responsible. No more excuses. Tell you something. The minute you accept 100% responsibility for your life, no matter what happens, your life changes. It's better. Couple more here, then I get on. I'm going to make 18-minute podcast this week. It's way too long. I got stuff to do. Number 5, learn to be more flexible. Stop being so hard-headed. Go with the flow if you want to. Get success. That's how you get what you want. You got to go with the flow. Doesn't mean you can't do things your way, but it does mean maybe you can't do things your way for a little bit. Sometimes you got to be different than other people. If you are, what's Dave Ramsey say? Live like nobody else today so you can live like nobody else tomorrow. It's kind of the cool thing, right? When you get hard-headed, decide what you're going to do, you're going to be living like nobody else. You might have to get off your plan just a little bit. Sometimes you don't get to do it your way. As long as you get the outcome, the end, the termination of the goal, when you get to where you need to be, as long as it happens, everybody knows these days. If you're more flexible, you can get what you want. Don't get too stuck in your ways. A lot of coaching clients hire me. They pay me a lot of money to talk to them. And I can always predict very early on. They're really cool right now. First month, first 2, they're awesome. But typically within a matter of a week or 2, I understand these guys are hard-headed. They're being nice right now. They're not going to change their ways. They're just going to feel like they're changing their ways for a while. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to be flexible. They still think they can do it their way. It's all right. No worries. They'll call me back in 2 years and say I was right and they got what they wanted. So be flexible. It's silly for you not to. And here's the other thing. Finally, this is what I believe in. You got to embrace hard work. There is no magic bullet. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just do whatever you want to do, and life will give you whatever it wants to give you. If you're smart and you embrace hard work, you have these success mindsets, you're going to do okay. And don't worry about anybody who doesn't embrace hard work. Don't get frustrated by it. I hear a lot of folks every single day saying to me, why? Why don't they get to work? Why don't they do things? You know all the stuff I'm talking about right with this whole pandemic thing, right? Don't worry about it. Decide what you want. Get your mindset groove on. Get out there and work hard at it. Be flexible until you get it. That's all there is to it. Now, I very, 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 in some of the personal development world, not a popular guy. You know why? Because I don't stand up on stage and give platitudes and just pump you up and say, woo, woo, yay, yay, positivity, let's go. And I love to do that. I love the feeling of it. I'm a positive, upbeat guy, but I got to be real. You know why? I want you to get what you want, and I want you to get the results you want. I want you to know when you listen to me, you get results in advance. I give you stuff you can take out today and use and work. It will fire you up. It will give you the life you want, and everything will change for you. And I don't really care if I have to maybe ruffle your feathers just a little bit to get your attention, to get you to move a little bit. I don't really care. Some people can't take it. Most people can't. I don't care about that. What I care about is the people who can. I can help you. If you're hearing me, dial it in, because life is going to get fun here in the next couple of weeks. I have barely begun to do this thing after 15 years. This is awesome. Hey, tomorrow we're going to continue with some sex. No, we're not going to do that. Success mindsets tomorrow. More, part 2. And tomorrow I actually think is better than today. In fact, I know it is. I'm looking at it right now. It's awesome stuff. Wednesday, how to get good people in your life and what to do with the rest of the That's a fun show. Is it time for you to move faster? Thursday, well, the answer is yes. I'll tell you why Thursday. And on Friday, steps to fulfillment. This is something I learned from Tony Robbins. Affected my life in a big way. And I've used it every day for 25 years. I'll share it with you on Friday's show. See you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost.